Picture a sunny Saturday morning at the local farmer's market. The air is filled with the scent of fresh produce and the cheerful chatter of vendors and shoppers. Among the crowd is Sarah, a health-conscious consumer with a mission to make better food choices for her family. She finds herself standing between two stalls, one selling organic produce and the other non-organic. As she contemplates her options, Sarah begins to wonder, is choosing organic really worth it? Sarah's journey to understand the value of organic food started with a simple desire to feed her family the healthiest meals possible. She had heard about the benefits of organic food, but also knew that it often came with a higher price tag. Determined to make an informed decision, she decided to delve deeper into the world of organic versus non-organic food. The first thing Sarah learned was the basic difference between organic and non-organic farming practices. Organic farming avoids the use of synthetic pesticides, fertilizers, and genetically modified organisms, GMOs. Instead, it relies on natural methods like crop rotation, composting, and biological pest control. Non-organic farming, on the other hand, often uses chemical fertilizers and pesticides to enhance crop yield and protect against pests and diseases. One of Sarah's main concerns was the potential health benefits of organic food. She discovered that organic produce generally had lower pesticide residues compared to non-organic produce. This was particularly important for fruits and vegetables that are typically consumed with their skins on, like apples, berries, and leafy greens. Sarah felt more at ease knowing that choosing organic could reduce her family's exposure to potentially harmful chemicals. As Sarah continued her research, she learned about the nutritional differences between organic and non-organic foods. Some studies suggested that organic produce might contain higher levels of certain nutrients, like antioxidants and vitamins. For example, organic tomatoes were found to have higher levels of vitamin C and lycopene compared to their non-organic counterparts. While the nutritional differences were not always significant, the idea of consuming more nutrient-dense foods was appealing to Sarah. Environmental impact was another factor Sarah considered. Organic farming practices are often seen as more sustainable and environmentally friendly. By avoiding synthetic chemicals and focusing on soil health, organic farms can reduce pollution, conserve water, and promote biodiversity. Sarah appreciated that by choosing organic, she could support farming practices that were better for the planet. Price, however, was a major concern. Organic foods often cost more due to the labor-intensive farming practices and lower yields compared to conventional farming. Sarah had a budget to consider, and she needed to decide whether the potential benefits of organic food justified the extra expense. She decided to prioritize certain foods, often referred to as the dirty dozen, which are known to have higher pesticide residues. By choosing organic for these items, she felt she could strike a balance between health benefits and cost. Sarah's exploration also led her to understand the concept of local versus organic. She realized that local, non-organic produce might sometimes be a better choice than organic produce shipped from far away. Local produce is fresher and has a smaller carbon footprint due to reduced transportation. Sarah decided to visit local farms and farmers markets to learn more about their practices. To her delight, she found that many local farmers used organic methods, but were not certified organic due to the high costs of certification. This reassured her that she could find high-quality produce close to home. Animal welfare was another aspect Sarah considered. Organic meat and dairy products come from animals that are raised without antibiotics or growth hormones and are given organic feed. Additionally, organic standards require animals to have access to the outdoors and promote better living conditions. Sarah felt that by choosing organic animal products, she was supporting more humane farming practices. One day, Sarah's friend Jane, who was also passionate about healthy eating, invited her over for lunch. Jane shared her own perspective on the organic versus non-organic debate. She believed that while organic was ideal, it was not always feasible for everyone. Jane emphasized the importance of a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables, whether organic or not. She pointed out that eating more whole foods and reducing processed foods could significantly improve health, regardless of whether the produce was organic. Sarah found Jane's perspective refreshing and practical. It reminded her that the most important thing was to make the best choices she could within her means. She realized that being overly stressed about buying exclusively organic could detract from the overall joy of eating healthy and delicious food. Armed with her newfound knowledge, Sarah approached grocery shopping with a more informed and balanced mindset. She continued to buy organic versions of the Dirty Dozen and prioritized local produce whenever possible. For other items, she felt comfortable choosing high-quality non-organic options. Sarah also started growing some of her own vegetables in a small garden, which gave her even more control over the food she and her family consumed. Sarah's journey taught her that the decision between organic and non-organic food is not black and white. It involves weighing various factors including health benefits, environmental impact, animal welfare, and budget. She realized that making informed choices and finding a balance that worked for her family was the best approach. In conclusion, Sarah's exploration of organic versus non-organic food was enlightening. She discovered that while organic food offers certain benefits, it is not the only path to a healthy diet. By understanding the differences and making informed decisions, Sarah was able to provide nutritious meals for her family without breaking the bank. Her story serves as a reminder that it's possible to eat well and live healthily, whether you choose organic, non-organic, or a combination of both. Remember, the key is to be informed, mindful, and flexible in your food choices. So next time you're at the grocery store or farmer's market, take a moment to consider what matters most to you and make choices that align with your values and needs.